Hello ladies and gentlemen. Should we do a little life update maybe? I'm Blackfire Rebel, also known as Luke, and if we're going to talk about life and an update and all of that kind of things, we're going to need the correct kind of fuel. Okay, taste test, I guess. This is the first time I've ever used a blender, so this is spinach, banana, unsweetened almond milk, and a bit of walnuts. It looks gross. It tastes really good. Oh, that's really nice. Oh god, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Well, that's breakfast. Well, what did I want to talk about? I guess just an update. Man, moving out is scary and crazy, but I've done it, and basically everything is set up. I painted through all the rooms except for the bedroom, which I'm going to paint through in the coming weeks, I guess. But moving out is scary, and it's a lot. And there's so many bills you have to remember to like sign up for, and you get letters through and all this. And if you live in the UK, you got like council tax, TV license, and you got your gas and electric, and you got your water, and it's just a lot to think about. And I feel like in the last like 3 weeks, my life's changed so much. I went from a 22-year-old living at home to a 22-year-old living alone, paying all their own bills, and being like incredibly independent. Which is a really big change and a really big shock and a really big difference for me, because I never went to university, so I never had that experience of living with a group of other students in like a dorm or in a house. I went from living at home for the last 22 years of my life with very little time spent, you know, alone, I guess. I mean, I'm a solitary person as is, so the spending time alone doesn't really bother me. I quite like having my own little space. I need to stop leaning on the desk so the camera stops shaking. I apologize. Yeah, so that doesn't bother me too much, but like, it's figuring out how to do the simple things that I didn't realize I didn't know how to do. I mean, you just saw my first experience with a blender, which I think is the first time since food technology class, when I was I must have been about 13 when I last used a blender. So, you know, that went pretty good. And other things like cooking with a gas hob. I have a gas hob in my kitchen, which I've never done before. Cooking with that's been pretty fun. Painting walls as well. My mum was here and she helped me figure out how to do it because I would have fucked it up if I was here by myself. Changing a toilet seat, which I'd never done before. Sealing a bathtub, I'd never done before. Sanding this desk, which I showed you in the last video, which I've never done before. It's kind of crazy. It's a lot of like just new stuff, and it was really overwhelming. Learning how to operate a washing machine without guidance. Every time I've needed to use a washing machine at home, it's always been, Mum, what goes in what drawer? And what liquid goes where? And what do I do? And what setting should I use? And like, it's all simple stuff, right? It's really easy, really simple. Anyone with half a brain can figure it out. But having to go through and do it by yourself for the first time is really daunting. And I feel like my outlook on everything just from these simple little tasks and these stupid little things, has changed so much in the last, like, 3 weeks. I feel like a totally different person, and just things have changed so much. And, like, I feel like I waste way less of my time now. Because, like, there's always just that little thing I could be doing. And it's not like, oh, I have to go do that thing. Like, oh, I have to wash up, or I have to hoover or something. It's like, oh, I want to do this because I want my place to look nice. And it's been really satisfying. It's been a learning experience. Other things that are going on in life, there's that thing that people aren't allowed to talk about on YouTube for some reason. I don't get monetized anyway, so I could probably say it, but I'm not gonna. But you know, that thing where the people are the coffin and stuff, you know that one? So that's going on, which cancelled TwitchCon Amsterdam, which sucks, but hey. Life goes on, doesn't it? My auntie's funeral was supposed to be this Friday, but that is effectively been cancelled. The wake afterwards has been cancelled, and the actual burial / crematorium has been reduced to people who were very close, like very, very close, and people who haven't come into contact with anyone that has had the virus, obviously, because there's going to be vulnerable people there, most likely. And that's just the crematorium's policy. But of course, my mum recently came into contact with someone who... my mum came into contact with someone who came into contact. So we both decided, because I've been spending a lot of time with her getting this place ready and together, we both decided it was probably best for us not to go, which sucks. But hey, life goes on. But yeah, this whole virus thing is kind of crazy. I went to the store last night after work. If you don't know, I finished work at about 1 a.m. So I went to a 24-hour supermarket near me. And I normally just go and buy some bits and bobs. And I knew that I wanted to record this video today, and I knew I wanted to try my new blender. So I was actually picking up the bananas and the spinach and stuff and for this, which is actually so good. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. But yeah, I went to the store last night, and they only have the self-checkout on at nighttime. So there is like 8 self-checkout bits, and normally it's middle of the week. It's a Monday night / Tuesday morning. Normally, middle of the week, there is me and staff, and then maybe like one other person. Middle of the week, every single self-checkout lane is full. There is a queue to the self-checkout, and I'm standing there with my bag of spinach and my bananas, and I'm like, what is going on? And everyone in front of me, full trolley of shopping. They got their toilet paper, they got their cans of soup. Just full trolleys. It's crazy. In the middle of the night, on a weekday. I've never seen that before. It's wild. But, in other news, my internet is now fixed, which means, actually, this... I can unplug this, wait. This 4G router that I had, I don't need it anymore. My internet's on. My internet got turned on, guys. I can stream tomorrow, providing that I edit this video and it comes out on Tuesday the 17th. And if it doesn't come out on Tuesday the 17th, I got distracted doing something else and forgot to edit this video. But hey, that's that, and that can go over there. Hopefully the audio in this video is better as well. I spent some time trying to fix it, you know, get it looking nice. So hopefully that is a thing. I wanted to make a whole bunch of changes to my stream whilst I was away, you know? I was like, oh, I haven't got any internet. I'll edit some stuff on my stream. Maybe I'll put some new emotes in. Maybe I'll change some alerts. A combination of technical difficulties with setting the new alerts up. They just weren't saving for some reason. I need to get around to doing that. I wanted to make a new intro. I didn't bother doing that either. I've just been so busy with like real life stuff that I haven't had time to change things in my stream, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of cool because I've done so many things that are like physical and I've been away from the computer a lot, which has been nice. But I'm also ready to get back and stream some Warzone because, oh man, that is another reason why I haven't gotten anything done, because even on that 4G router with a really high ping, me, One Trick, Huawei, and Andrew we were just gaming. We were gaming on that Warzone, dude. We were gaming, and it was a lot of fun. The new Call of Duty Battle Royale, I'm enjoying it a lot. Expect to see some streams on it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but hopefully you come for me and enjoy the game passively, because look how wonderful I am. Yay! But But yeah, speaking of streams, we got the new background, and I think something may have just arrived for the new background. Is a box. Okay, I have knife. I would open this on camera, but then I might show an address, so I'm gonna cut it. I'm open it down here. Just a lovely message from Gav on there. Beautiful, wonderful. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate it. I'm excited. I don't want to wait around. I'm just doing the link opens a chest music constantly. It goes and goes and goes. Look at that. That is so freaking cool. Look at that. That is an oil canvas painting, I believe. I think it's oil. I'm not great with art. It is a fucking wonderful piece of... This is a really nice frame as well. Holy crap. That's so fucking cool. And we need to figure out where to put it back here. Let's figure out where to put it. It's gotta go back here. Yes, by the way, I am the kind of person that will hang an oil painting of themselves up in their house. Yes, that is me. That is me. It doesn't quite fit in one of the squares, and I'll hang it on the wall at some point, but I haven't got any screws right now. Actually, no, I do have screws. I just need a drill, which my friend's bringing a drill over in a couple of days, so we'll be able to hang that on the wall in the background somewhere. So we will do that soon. But for now it can sit there, and that looks pretty cool. The light might be a bit bright on it. Turn the light down a bit. It's still a bit bright. Camera, lights. It's difficult. We'll figure it out. But thank you so much, Gav. I really appreciate it. And honestly, thank you everyone for just being in the Discord and talking to me, and keeping me entertained whilst I've not been able to stream and stuff. It's been really nice. It's been lovely. I really hope the audio in this video was better. And I love you. And if you are deciding to move out soon and you want someone to talk to about the stuff that you need to remember, I've probably still forgotten things, so I'm not a fountain of knowledge, but I've done it, and I've been here for a few weeks, so I might be able to help a little bit, because it's daunting, and it's nice to just have someone to talk to be like, hey, do I need to do this thing? Like, hey, do I need to remember this? And they can either be like, nah, that's not important, or yeah, do it. But thank you all so much for the support over the couple of weeks where I haven't been streaming. I've been Blackfire Rebel, also known as Luke. You've been awesome. And thank you. I'm gonna... make yourself a smoothie. A nice, healthy smoothie. Frickin' spinach, banana, honey, almond milk, and walnuts. It's got everything you need in it. If there's any dietitians in chat, is this healthy? Is this good? I did put quite a lot of honey in. Like a very heaped tablespoon. But honey's like good for you, right? Right? Man, that blender is good. I expected it to be more chunky. Anyway, goodbye everybody.